Alright, you are now finished with JavaScript, sort of. Next we're going to tackle Ajax, which is JavaScript based, but allows us to load other files into our page. Then we will learn about jQuery, which is the supermodel of JavaScript. As for getting this far, straight up, well done. Staying focused and determined is something that needs to be congratulated. There's so many different kinds of people in the world, most, very unfortunately, don't want to stay focused long enough or they aren't determined enough to get this far. But you did. Great job. And if you had any questions about JavaScript, definitely ask them in the appropriate question. Please don't ask the questions here. And I will do my very best to answer your question as fast as I can with the best answer that I can. As for requests, if you've seen some code that you want to learn about, you can send those requests here on this page. Some requests, however, will be redirected depending on the topic if it's covered in jQuery or in Ajax. Next is Ajax, which is asynchronous JavaScript and XML. And that's how we load other pages into our page when the user calls for it. This is where our websites actually become very dynamic. Right now, we can really only change the inner HTML, certain styling and stuff, but we can't actually load any other elements in there. I mean, we could write an element inside of an inner HTML object, but this is just way better and it's a whole new level to web development. I would also like to say thank you for taking the time to participate in these classes, and if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you could rate this class 5 out of 5 stars. And again, I just want to say well done, and if you have a couple minutes, maybe look back at the first couple classes that you started on where you learned something. Maybe it was the first HTML class that you took on here, and look at the distance that you've traveled from not knowing much HTML to knowing pretty much all the HTML, a lot of CSS, and a lot of JavaScript. Thank you again for taking the time to participate. If you have helped anyone else answer other questions in place of me, then I thank you. I really do thank you guys very, very much. And I think it is now time to move on to some Ajax. So, congratulations. I'm just going to say it. You're friggin' awesome.